Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Terra Odyssey. I hope all you gorgeous people had a great Christmas. I decided to take Christmas off. I was going to pre-film some things, but I just wanted my attention completely to be on my family and what was going on. And we played all kinds of hilarious games. We tried to play Fallout as a board game. There are so many intricate different layers that you'd need a PhD in nuclear physics to even figure it out. And we were laughing because after like the first paragraph, I just completely checked out. And Ian, who is super smart in that department, as well as Hagen, just could not even be bothered after an hour of studying the manuals. It was so funny. So we ended up playing whist and some other fun things. So listen, you guys, today's reading is going to be about, again, more of this great energy coming for you in 2020 and spirit messages for you and how you're going to align and kind of grow and have a better understanding and balance of things and not feel that sometimes you're in that emotional wasteland that can happen when we overwhelm ourselves and we listen to our ego. And one of the important reasons I wanted to do a video today also is to let you know, oftentimes directly after Christmas, we have a little, Christmas is that high peak, all that anticipation, all that, joy and excitement. And what can follow that is almost like the day after a wedding or something, right? All that excitement, we need to replenish and rest and not be disappointed and or have any kind of lack mentality of a gift we didn't receive or how we have less funds because we were spending, again, have gratitude. Thank you, universe, for the fact that I was able to be generous and find these beautiful gifts for people. And I will always be monetarily recompensed by the universe and my work and my skill set. I don't need to have the biggest bank account. I don't need to have the best presence. It's all about being together and to remind ourselves that, right? Because it is this gigantic, exciting push. And then sometimes all of a sudden we're on that peak. And of course, what comes after a peak is, we got to go down to a valley and replenish and regroup and all of that. So keep optimistic and use great inner dialogue. The weekend is right around the corner, a new year, which has spectacular and unbelievable financial relief for a lot of you, breakthroughs at work, personally, huge elevation in the spiritual world. A great many of you that are waiting for your soulmates. That is just an unimaginable magic time that's coming with that. So we have 3 choices. And yesterday I received so many beats for Christmas. I just started making jewelry as we were watching a Christmas film. If you hear crinkling in the background, the cats are obsessed with the leftover wrapping paper. So it's just them being crazy. So the first group is emotional freedom, vulnerability, flowing, and rebalancing. And I made this beautiful stackable sunstone as well as turquoise all mixed in with rose gold. And I use a really, really strong elastic. And then afterward, I use very powerful glue and then I cover it with a silver cover. And it's really great because it's really strong, but it's also... it fits a great many sizes, and you just pull them on. It's so fast because then you're not dealing with clasps and hinges and all of that, and it's really simple. So again, emotional freedom. And the reason I use turquoise and sunstone works kind of like citrine. It's very optimistic stone. It it makes us very creative, forthright, and it's a strength stone for sure. I love it when I wear it. I get a similar feeling to garnets and citrines, and turquoise, very protective, very intuitive. I love it for rituals. Very, very beautiful, ancient stone. I adore turquoise. And number 2 is inspirational creation, alchemy, the elements, and innovation. And I used, again, the pretty rose gold and I had got a hold of, as a gift, some really beautiful lapis lazuli, which is one of my favorite stones. It's got great properties, communication. In ancient Egypt pictures, you'll see all the jewelry has a lot of lapis lazuli. It comes from Afghanistan and that area of the world. Great communication stone. If you want to be able to speak clearly, very concisely, it is definitely your stone. I just woke up, so I'm going to be taking sips of coffee because I just had one of the best night's sleep I've had forever. I hope you guys slept really well, too. The next one is wisdom, psychic intuition, and truth. That's one of the reasons I used beautiful rough amethyst as well as these gorgeous rose quartz, the stone of love. And then India got me these beautiful purple opalescent beads. I'm always using amethyst in all of my... rituals, and when I really want to channel deep and more like I love it for like psychic clarity. If I'd have a really busy day and my mind is racing and I need to come back, and really connect to spirit and connect to those I'm channeling with, amethyst is ideal for that. And I love also when I wear rose quartz, which is the pink, I feel like it's a very self-loving stone too. You're gentler with yourself. You have more compassion for yourself and others as well. So those are those, you guys, and they're now available in my Etsy store. I just couldn't stop making. When I get beads, I go crazy. So I want you guys to say this regardless of your group. I am incredibly lucky. I always have plenty of money with plenty to spare. I am incredibly lucky. I attract love and always have love to give to others. Be a clear conduit for messages of inspiration right now. Complete your inventions, your formulas, your creative works. Amplify your courage and confidence, because I'm sure a lot of you guys got some really great stuff for Christmas that you get to create with. Start right away. It feels really good to be able to do that. So we're going to start with emotional freedom and vulnerability, flowing and rebalancing. This is all about, being exposed. I actually had a dream last night that I was with, who is that? He's a funny little actor from The Office, the American one. Steve something, and we were on this adventure and we got lost and we ended up in this cave and it had the most beautiful lake in it, and we ended up going swimming. And I remember I was really shy, and I was just talking to him, and it was this great conversation. He's like, I feel like whatever I'm going to say is going to be silly and no one's going to listen to me. So oftentimes if we're with a trusted friend or someone, say exactly how you feel so you can really be grounded and receive wise advice on that, and people to know that as well and be aware of certain circumstances, so they don't think you're like disdainful of them, like, oh, I can't be bothered, that you're shy, whatever it is. I feel right now that you're going to be able to rebalance your life in a way that says, okay, that area was a bit excessive, I got a little obsessive about this or that, or my weight or something. I'm just ruminating unrealistically or ridiculously on one particular thing, whether it's like having this one particular materialistic aspect, having this one relationship, having this one job, that you're not seeing all the other beautiful available opportunities to you, right? This is about us really paying attention. So Spirit's also saying, create healthy patterns and relationships and connect with the sweetness of life. Maintain heart-centered awareness and get to the heart of the matter. This is also saying too, what is it that's really bothering you? What is it you really want to know, learn, or acquire, right? Oftentimes other little issues come in, but they may not be completely about this. So you can notice that you recognize repetitive patterns and choose love, compassion, and kindness as well, right? So if you see yourself ever kind of having a knee-jerk reaction of saying, oh, just be quiet, or that's silly, or whatever, something that will be insulting or dismissive, take a deep breath and just say, how would I feel if I heard this? That's what I often have to do with anybody in my family if they're doing something that's, attention seeking, loud, or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm talking way back when or whenever, take that deep breath and just be like, okay, I would be insulted if I heard that. So I would be defensive. So I wouldn't listen. Therefore, I choose a better way, right? Like saying, is there something wrong? Is there something, can I help you? You seem off, you seem unhappy. What can I do for you? So you also have the beautiful solar portal of being centered, balancing power and manipulation. I always think of this as manipulating our own direction and not being manipulated by others, and recognizing, where we might be off balance and pull that back in. Are we eating too much, spending too much? And something just keep re-grabbing our attention that isn't worth it, a particular person, place, or thing. And why is that such a distraction? And okay, let's get to the heart of the matter so we can release this. Because when we're able to do that, really recognize what it is that's ailing us, like, oh, I just really have to cut this friendship off because it's completely one-sided, or I need to, really take care of the roof on my house, whatever it is. If you have a noise in your car, have it looked after. If a light is going off, it's one of those things. We don't want to always be worried about that in our back of our mind, because what happens is like loose little threads hanging, and it's distracting to us. So it'll help you to be centered if you're able to figure out what that is exactly. And right now, too, you have a lot of yellow. I like in this read, because it's, a lot of this is about definitely you being able to grow, learn, and expand exponentially in a lot of things, and a lot of understanding and learning and knowing and growing. So expand your self-confidence and awareness of personal magnificence. Remember divine essence, increase mental clarity, exude joy, enthusiasm, and, shine your light and happiness. I know definitely when you get a large family, even if it's not large, if you're in a confined space and you know you're going to be spending days or a full day together, and you're trying to all kind of be kind and aware of each other's wants and needs. Somebody wants to watch a film, somebody wants to play a game, somebody wants to do this and that. Not getting upset if we're not getting our way or doing exactly what we want to do, because our time will come as well. And it is great to promote joy in others, because then we get joy, right? It's like giving them a gift. Yeah, I'm going to give you the gift of my time to watch this show with you and play this game with you. And again, your self-confidence is maybe just trying a little something you've been wanting to try but you haven't, and go out. Remember that divine essence that we can learn, be, or do anything, right? And increasing your mental clarity is as simple as not letting anything interject in your thoughts that don't belong there. That monkey mind, right? Like, oh, you need to do this, you need to get your car washed, you need to mow your lawn, blah, blah, everything, all these needs and wants and stuff that the ego is saying, that's always consistently making lists for you. Just have a blank page and say, what first is going to give me joy and mental clarity and balance? Mine is always to sit quietly, have a cup of coffee, and usually look out the window and be with nature, pet one of the cats, deep breathing, a little meditation. What's going to provide that for you, and use that for yourself. Oftentimes, it's funny that the second thing is lapis lazuli. I'm always wearing lapis everything, because I feel like when I do that, I'm calmer, and the correct words and communication skills come to me, because this is a communication stone. And I need that a lot of times, because when I have teenagers, teenagers can become defensive if you don't phrase things a very specific way. And this is actually, citrine is saying you're confident, courageous, and it's safe for you to be powerful. Say what you want, go for what you want, do what you want. It's right there on the shelf for you. All you have to do is reach for it. I'm serious. Decide that is something I want. So, I'm going to put a little focus in it, and I'm going to reach for it, and I'm going to do it. And this new year is saying that it's going to come to you. You're going to be able to do it. Apply that confidence. Be centered and balanced, and get ready, because you have a lot of great things coming your way, and you're going to be able to recognize what's good for you and choose the right things. Group 1. So beautiful energy. Love and light to you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. I love you guys so much. I hope you had a really happy Christmas. And remember to just take care of yourself. Drink lots of tea and relax, and cocoa. And while you have the time to rest, let yourself rest and have fun, because real life pops up within a few days very quickly. And we want to be able to just savor this time, this downtime, right? So beautiful energy. And now we're on to number 2, inspirational creation. So this is alchemy, the elements, and innovation. This was something I had to do for myself yesterday. When I got all my beads and everything, I wanted to make stuff right away. I always feel inspired, invigorated, and happy when I'm creating something, whether it's a video, whether it's a new course or study, whether it's jewelry. I need that throughout my day, and I feel invigorated, and I feel like a new person when that's happening. So regardless of what gives you that energy, please apply yourself to that so you'll feel good. It's like putting fuel in your tank. Whether it's cooking, if you really love creating a beautiful masterpiece, a lasagna or something, do that. Whether it's writing some poem, dancing, like yesterday, India, we put on some reggae, and everybody got in a really good mood. She was dancing, and you start to move your body, and you feel good in the music, all of that. I feel like whatever inspires you and gives you that, cleave to that and have it help give you a nice centered peace of mind. Now, I love this. I actually saw this yesterday, and I loved it. I create miracles in my life. Many people with abundant funds need the goods and services I offer. So regardless of what you do for a living, know that a lot of people have abundant funds, and they're willing to spend it on your goods and services. Whatever you have to offer is of value, and people will want it. So if you're wondering about starting, a candle business, a soap business, if you're studying to be a lawyer, whatever it is, and you have to offer, people are going to be attracted to that service, and you're going to be able to make a living off it. So just know that, and have that intrinsically. I knew right away that knowledge, was a very important service to offer, because it was something I was always striving to receive. I was always wanting to take courses, listen to people, find out as much as I could about a lot of important topics, medically and otherwise. And that is definitely something I'm always willing to pay good money for, is good information, readings, things like that, things that inspire me and bring me to a next level as well. Listen, a good reading, a good chunk of information, good guidance is something that starts, it's like a spark in our heart and our mind, knowing that, these things are all available to us. And the power of suggestion of how to do that, and somebody who helpfully guides us, that's immeasurable, because all of a sudden it is realities that were therefore untapped by us, because sometimes we think a lot more logistically than we do soulfully and esoterically and spiritually, just because of the everyday mundane we have to take care of. So when somebody brings those opportunities and awareness of those available lifestyles to us, it is, it's very precious, because then we start to put our focus, intention, and, gratitude behind it. Therefore, we bring it into our reality. So things like that. You consciously create circumstances to fulfill your dreams and destiny. Absolutely consciously. I say things out loud. Today I'm going to, create some really amazing pieces. Today I'm going to be, I'm bursting with great ideas, and I write it down. And I usually start with why I have so much gratitude, and then things start to stem and grow from there. So that's what's going to be happening with you too. You're open to abundance and recognize the value, work great and small. And I feel like that's part of what's going on for you right now too. Your work sphere is going to really take off. I feel like you're very creative, and you're starting to align with that creativity, and all of a sudden people are lining up at your door to purchase your beautiful offerings, because you really do have a unique skill set. And everybody who creates something, that's directly from source. That is the potential of all magic and everything. Somebody thought of these colors, designs, sequences, words, music, whatever it is, patterns, the beautiful scents that are in their oils. Like I love, and Indies started to do this too. I love when people make homemade infusions, whatever it is, within candles, oils, and everything. That came from somebody's idea of going, bergamot would be really great with, lemon and this and that. And it's alchemy. And that's what you're going to be doing as well, which I love. And part of this is your celestial assistance, angelic messages, guidance, and enlightenment. This is going to be everywhere for you. You guys are going to see the 1111, 555s, 222s. I feel right now, too, that simian images are going to pop up a lot of monkeys, because I'm hearing evolution. Monkeys, orangutans, a lot of definitely simian creatures, because you are evolving. Your work is evolving. The way you understand things, the way you can decode messages. 2020 is a huge, huge portal for us to gain. Oh my gosh, it's just such substantial understanding of how the universe, spirit, and our soul and our drive works to complete missions and have magic happen for us in a such a substantial way that we didn't think before. I mean, I'm living proof of this, that I once worked for people, that would just, if I allowed it and worked even harder, would just wring me absolutely dry of any energy or soul that I had, because I am a perfectionist in that I will go till the job's done. But if you work for other people, the job is never done, because they will give you their work and other people's work and so on and so forth. And then all of a sudden one day I was like, this could be harmful to my health. So why am I not concentrating on my things that I'm super strong at and that I love? Boom, woke up and started to do it. Now, this is also going to happen for you with the hummingbird. So that's probably another animal totem for you as well. You connect with the right people at the right time. Your hard work sweetens all areas of your life. You are blessed with good health, prosperity, fabulous friends and colleagues. Wherever you go and whatever you do, I find joy. I am grateful and fortunate for all that is good in my life. You should take a screenshot of this and keep saying this aloud to you over and over. I say very similar things, if not this very thing, to myself, and it does arrive. Our mind believes what we tell it when we say and verbalize it out loud. It's like an imprint and a stamp in our new subconscious patterning that we're teaching ourselves, and boom, voila, we are attracting the right people. All areas of our life, our health improves. We have great friends and colleagues. We find joy in that. We don't second guess ourselves. We don't go, oh, well, what if I'm not gorgeous enough, smart enough, blah, blah. All that dies away, because the ego is not invited to this party. Only our soul and this new spectrum of gifts and joy arrive for us. So beautiful energy, group 2. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and commenting. I'm so, just get ready to create miracles in your life and your new reality. You're going to create a wonderful shift in your life and take off. If you need a private read or anything, all my links are down below for sure. Now, you guys, and also thank all you guys for supporting my Etsy store and buying my handcrafted goodies and sending pictures of you wearing them, and your workmates and your kids and all your all your wonderful feedback. It just makes my day, and I really appreciate it. So thanks again. So number 3 is wisdom, psychic intuition, and truth. Now, this is something that's helped me throughout this whole holiday season when things got a little hustle and bustle, because of course some of my businesses really take off. I get busy. A lot of people, they're under stress, therefore they come to me, my clients that I do life coaching for. And I can feel it. They're leaving their universities, they're leaving their families, they're going to see a new family. This is happening. They have new boyfriends. What's going on? How is all of that? But what I did was I took time myself to meditate, stay calm, so I could get in touch with my psychic intuitive wisdom that provides really good channeling for the right answers. And it's funny that I feel like people, that like have a counseling background and they're able to decipher what people need through healthy detachment, right? It's not a family member, therefore it has no reverberation onto me, and I don't have fear of loss attached to that due to, it's not like my daughter or my son. So I can really look at it in a very healthy, high perspective. But also when we put in our intuitive self-truth comes into this, you see it as a truth. This person right away, if they can say a couple sentences about an individual, right away I will know that person is, good, bad, or indifferent for them. It just comes through super sterling clear. Things like that. You can do that for yourself if you take time away, create peace, and you look at it head on. Even if it has to do with you, and you could be very helpful to your friends. You write down 5 pros and cons. What if 5 of the best things that just happened with you and this individual, or you in this job, or you in this new career you want? What are 5 not pleasant things, and really look at those. And a truth kind of comes to you when you see it written in front of you and you have this aha moment. Yeah, I would rather not endure any of these 5 on this. It's too much. It's taxing. It's a long commute. People are unpleasant, whatever. The good should always outweigh the bad, for sure. And on a huge scale, because it's your life, it's your time. Why invest it in something that isn't just so fruitful and beautiful, right? I love this, you guys, right here. This is beautiful. So right now you also have the beautiful elephant card, which I feel like might be one of your animal totems. I trust myself fully. I welcome loyalty from my friends, family, and colleagues. I am surrounded and supported by good people. My sense of smell is keen and alerts me when I need to pay attention. I use my intuition to follow my hunches. A big intuitive read, and that's cool because I feel like amethyst really helps me with my intuition too. What we have to do is slow down, because what happens is sometimes, and I used to do this if there was an accident, I would speed up to try to get around away or away from it. But what we need to do in any kind of tight situations is slow down and evaluate what's going on, right? Pay close attention. When we do that and slow down, we have that singular focus, answers come to us. Like, it's almost like that thing when you put on your sweater. Have a quick look over. Is it covered in cat hair? Is it inside out? Is it this and that? Oftentimes we're so rushing, we don't even know this. My family members do this. I do this. I slow down. I'm like, how am I leaving the house? If I don't have time to do a once over on what I'm wearing, I haven't allowed enough time and focus on things, right? So it's saying slow down, really look. Are you surrounded by good people that are supportive of you? And, give it a clear evaluation. Some people become absolutely like paranoid and they think, oh, this person's out to get me, this and that. I really want you to evaluate if you feel like that about someone. Is it really true? That's what we need to ask ourselves. But do it when you're in a really good, strong headspace. Is it really true? Does this person usually do what's best for me, or lets me have choices? Do I feel like there's equal withdrawal and deposit in this bank of a relationship? Things like that. Right now it says, do you trust your intuition? Do you have a very good sense of smell? Have you developed a strong circle of friends and family? You can access great power by believing your hunches and feelings about people and life situations. Yeah, I don't use logistics when it comes to people. I'm not like, oh, well, they live in this part of town, or they do this, or they've been educated here and there. It's all completely on a feeling right away, because without even exchanging words, all our chakras have a very dynamic conversation, an exchange of energy before we even speak. How does your body feel when you're next to somebody? Do you feel like you want to take a step back? Do you feel tight? Do you feel problems kind of like breathing or focusing what is going on with your body? Because your body's telling you things, first of all. So learn from that as well. I definitely read the information, and oftentimes we're going too fast to know that. I love that you also have the elk. You are strong. Your inner core is powerful. You're physically fit, mentally focused, and emotionally balanced. Vital life force flows vigorously through you, providing you with endurance. I live life with vim, vigor, and vitality. I enjoy passionate relationships that restore balances in my life. Now, I tell myself this every day, even when I'm not feeling well. And, I was undergoing that kind of throat problem and flu and everything. As soon as I woke up, I said, I'm going to feel great today. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to do things to the best of my ability. Most importantly, I looked forward to things that excite me and add passion and vigor to my life, right? I don't think, I don't think I'm dishes and cleaning or anything right away when I wake up. I think I'm going to be able to create a great video. I'm going to be able to see how everybody's doing down in comments. I'm going to be able to spend time with my family. I'm going to be able to do, all the things that I look forward to. All of a sudden, my shoulders go back. I'm breathing better. I'm excited. So whether it's like, I get to go to that yoga class, I get to speak to my grandmother, I get to go to a pottery class, whatever it is for you that makes you feel emotionally balanced, focused, mentally fit, feeling good, and looking forward to things. That's what we need to focus on. We have to say, do you feel healthy and strong? Do you let yourself relax and spend time with your family and group of friends? Are you just in your office working all the time, right? Take time to renew yourself and with the comfort of your favorite people. It helps. Yesterday I had a very long, luxurious, leisurely day. No work, no anything. I wasn't on social media and doing all that and keeping up with work. I just wanted to plug into my beautiful family, and I love this too. This is something else we need to do. Release limiting beliefs regarding money right now. Increase financial success. You're going to attract extreme wealth. Increase abundance in all areas of your life. You're going to cultivate authentic relationships. And I have to say, oftentimes they all come hand in hand. Once we kind of have our radar up of how to listen to our intuition, focus on the things that matter, most importantly, simplify and, create an abbreviated life. We don't need all this excess. Some people, it's like that child that you have in a million athletic classes, piano class, speech classes. They have so many classes from the time they wake up till they go to the bed. They have to zeros, absolutely no leisure time to relax and absorb this. So life becomes just one big lesson and chore and study course. This is about, you can have whatever you want. Cultivate your relationships. You can increase abundance. You can do all this stuff without having to run yourself into the ground, right? Oftentimes when we do what we truly love, that's how we attract extreme wealth. That's how we increase our financial success. It's something we love, so we pour our heart and soul into it. Therefore, we end up with a beautiful offering to the world. You ever see somebody that doesn't want to be at their job, say, I don't know, the post office, DMV, retail? There's a look about them, right? That you are bothering them just by asking them to do their job, right? It's like, oh, this is going to be fun. And that's unfortunate. And you're definitely never going to settle for that anymore. You're moving into a different sphere. So emerald, yay, that's one of my favorite stones. You earn unlimited income doing what you love. You are successful in my pursuits. And emeralds are definitely a great stone to attract money. I have several rough emerald rings, and I have some coming in the mail, and I'm going to be making bracelets out of them. I just love, there's something when I wear it where I feel like poof, it's definitely a magical stone. So know you have all this abundance available to you when you just put your focus into it right now. I feel right now a good thing for you to be able to do is visualize your life purpose, amplify joy and bliss. Improve your ability to speak up when you want to speak up, okay? Cultivate this ease with people where you can listen and, you don't have to over-evaluate or criticize yourself or them or be overthinking. Just be in the moment, right? Process what's happening around and within. What areas make you feel good and relaxed, and what sort of circumstances make you feel a little on edge and you really just can't be bothered anymore. I feel like you're going to be able to observe your surroundings and know that you're divinely guided, and you're going to avoid circumstances and people that aren't good for you and be compelled to be with ones that are. So your emotions will be balanced and you can react and be around others with objective and loving energy, right? And accept. Right now I'm hearing too with this too that we need to accept the impermanence of all things. Know that changes bring renewal and goodness. Yeah, we have all this hype and pomp of Christmas season and that buildup, and then we have a kind of relax and calmer stage. And that's not a less fortunate stage. It's just a, less hyped up stage, where there are peaks there, then valleys where we have to go and set up our hammock and rest a little bit and then prepare for New Year's. All of this renewal is coming in a really great way. So really start to amplify this joy and bliss for you. Know you are awakening every day in so many ways, and seek this connection with your higher self because it's coming in a really spectacular way for you. You also have garnet right now too, which is saying you're staying focused on any task at hand. You're going to accomplish your goal with creativity and determination. So don't doubt if you have a school papers that are due, if you have dissertations, if you have a job project, a house project, whatever, you're going to be able to do it with aplomb. It'll come through, the follow through will be beautiful. Don't stress yourself out. You've got this. So love and light, you guys. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. My name is Melanie. All my links are down below if you need a private read, or my Etsy store. Everything is down there. Again, you guys, it's like you've got this. And once we know and we start saying that and behaving that way, it literally just arrives at our door and we're like, thank you. I knew this. I put in the work, focus, and love for this. And now, the crops are coming in. So love and light, you guys. I'm going to go upload for you.